Hey buddy, it's Crazy10 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. In the last one, we went through Classic mode and ran through as Kirby, a returning fighter from the first game, and of course, you know, the pink puffball himself. And this time around, we're going to be heading to Classic mode as King Dedede, returning from Brawl, also part of the Kirby series, and yeah, Kirby's just his arch nemesis, his main rival. So let's check out Dedede's palettes real quick. So we got the standard Dedede look right here. We've got more of a pink Dedede outfit. We've got a green outfit, a green robe, a purple outfit, a light blue outfit, a monochrome color outfit, a dark blue outfit, a full-on black with like some purple outfits. And then that's about it. I thought he had like a light, oh, that was a light blue. Okay, never mind. I forgot I went over it already, so my apologies. Anyways though, as per usual 7.0, you know the drill. King Dedede, right, as I mentioned, returning from Brawl. And he's, you know, he's returning, he's kind of like, sort of the same, but also pretty different than he was back in Brawl. Yeah, he's just like, it's still classic King Dedede, but he did change a decent amount, right? So, but for general attributes of mobility, right, he is the third heaviest in the game, and he's got a pretty large frame. I think the only two characters that might be heavier, I know Bowser's definitely the heaviest character in the game, and I don't know if it's Ganondorf or if it's DK that's heavier than Dedede, but yeah, still. Third heaviest in the game, and of course they get Andross. Oh my gosh, this is like a scary one to deal with. He also has a pretty slow walk slash dash speed, and below average traction. He's got the slowest airspeed in the game. That was an explosive, are you kidding me? There we go, that works. Yeah, he's got the slowest airspeed in the game, and also just in general very slow air acceleration. He's also got the second fastest fall speed, with also having average gravity. That has super armor, I forgot about that. He also has full mid-air jumps, which do help with his recovery and his edge guarding. So not the standard 6 jump, I guess not standard, but not the 6 jumps that someone like Kirby would have, but 4 I think like Charizard has, for example. And I think Pit also has 4 jumps too. As for general strengths though, he's got exceptional endurance, having the best vertical and among the best horizontal survivability. He is very difficult to edge guard slash gimp. He's got strong recovery with his up special, the Super Dedede jump, which has very long vertical and horizontal distance, super armor, and also has meteor smash potential. He's also got a potent punishment game with high damage moves and strong throws, down throw combos into multiple attacks for reliable damage. I thought that was gonna work for a second there. He's got also a disjointed range, interestingly enough, from his hammer, which allows him to outspace shorter range characters. He stole my kill. Damn you, Marth. You need to die now. Bye! Oh, damn it. I thought I got him there for a second. Yeah, his disjointed range from his hammer, which is very, very helpful to him to have. Some quick options also for being a heavyweight, like his down tilt being a very, very quick attack for him to use. Oh my gosh, that stupid combo that like I couldn't get out of. You need to leave, Marth. Get that blue shell on you, get that tracked. Hold up. Man, I'm trying to get a good hit on him. Really? He countered that at the perfect time. I hate these CPUs sometimes. Infuriating. I tried to go for down tilt there. I don't know why I went for down smash. That was really dumb. Can you stop? This guy is like actually like destroying me right now, and I don't appreciate that. Wow, that actually reached. That's insane. Back throw. Get the frick out of here. Stupid idiot. As for his general weaknesses though, he does have pretty poor frame data, having among the worst in the game, with many moves being just slow, predictable, and punishable. Also having pretty polarized mobility, having a slow horizontal speed, which hinders his approach, very fast fall speed, which makes him combo and juggle prone. He also lacks reliable projectile counterplay. He's also very weak against camping. Severely nerfed grab range and loss of chain grabs do hurt his damage and KO setups, and also poor approach options due to slow mobility and long attack lag. Okay, let's see if I can maybe do a little bit here. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough match, especially on something like freaking Pyrosphere. I don't know why I have to play on this stage, but that's just my luck. And also one more weakness of his KO options are often telegraphed and unsafe. if they are shielded or whiffed, right? They're rewarding if you can hit them off, but they are hard to hit off, right? Because they are slow, and people can like know what the heck you're doing in that point in time. Oh gosh. Oh, why is there Latios on the screen? Latios. Okay, I'm being. We're fine. We're fine. What happened to? Interesting. That was funny. So Lucario killed off Lucas with his uppy, then SD like immediately afterwards. It's kind of interesting. Okay, let's see, Rob. What? Oh, the pitfall. I was about to say, like, what happened there? I was hoping to maybe utilize that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Give me that hothead. Yep. Yes, sir. Boom, boom, boom. It's probably not gonna hit him. Oh, I should have gone for neutral. His neutral is probably his best approach option. It's very, very quick, as it can do some pretty decent damage up close. Oh no! Oh no! Get out of here! Get out of here with that garbage, bro. Robin has taken like no damage so far. That Nosferatu did not help at all. Throw this, bam! It worked. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, especially since my TV for some reason decided to go into Disney Plus. I don't know why. So playing that match was definitely a little bit difficult. We're back in it. We're back in it to win it. Back in it to win it. Anyways, continuing with Dedede. His special moves have retained sort of the same practicality as he did back in Brawl. However, some major differences, kind of just in one big difference being his side special, the Gordo throw, where instead of having Waddle Dees and Waddle Doos shoot out of his side B with the potential of having a Gordo, now everything he throws out of his side B will be a Gordo. So that's one big thing, right? I guess sort of better than it was back in Brawl. So that's one of the big thing. That's another big thing, but like we'll get into that a bit later in the training mode, where we get more into depth about his moveset. His custom moves though, he's got some pretty decent highlights with his customs. I tried to go for up smash or forward smash. How is he dead already? Come on, Charizard, what was that? Give me that shield. I don't know if it's gonna help, but it might. At least I'll be protected from the back. That worked. Okay, I can do this. Hold up, forward air. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. I don't know why he went that way, but we don't complain. So the top swing Gordo for his side B is actually faster, safer, but also has less trap utility. The balancing Gordo is weaker and lasts longer for stage control. The rising Dedede for his up B has a high recovery, but it also is a risky added shield option. The dash Jet Hammer for his down B has less damage, and it adds forward movement for mind games and recovery. And the other custom moves like Dedede Storm, Taste Test, and Armor Jet Hammer are generally inferior to the default versions. So yeah, I mean, do with what you will, whatever works well for you, but there's some like highlights if you want to think about custom moves for Dedede. Oh, I should have gone for forward smash there, but for some reason I went for a tilt like a dumbass. Nice, that was good, So that's, yeah, so overall when it comes to Dedede in Smash 4, he's got some really good strengths in endurance, range, and punishment game, but are sadly overshadowed by his poor frame data, by slow frame data, poor approach, and exploitable neutral. He is best played defensively, with zoning and also bait and punish strategies, kind of similar to Kirby with the bait and punish strategy to really, make him excel as a character. But, of course, Dedede coming back from Brawl, he's changed a little bit from Brawl. Overall, still the same character, but has received some changes between games. Overall, kind of being heavily nerfed, actually, in the transition. His buffs kind of are outweighed by more significant nerfs. He lost many traits of his that made him strong in Brawl. I think he was actually pretty high up in the tier list, surprisingly enough. And his frame data has also worsened. He went from being a pretty polarizing high tier character to now a non-viable bottom tier character. So yeah, kind of a shame, but yeah, he was really fun in Brawl, really good in Brawl, and now he's not really the same as he used to be, sadly, but what can you do? Anyways, when it comes to his buffs, though, his positive changes, so we'll start up on a high note. He has a new down tilt, which has faster startup, long distance. Can I not get the stupid Mr. Saturn? That'd be great. It has a faster startup, a long distance, and also is a strong defensive tool. The Gordo throw, which is the side B change, of course, has consistent damage, decent knockback, it can pinball opponents, and also can have angle trajectories, which does improve his neutral game. His jet hammer for his down B, has better range than before, less recoil damage, and is more effective on stage and for edge guarding. So definitely some good special move buffs there. The rage mechanic is also another big thing that helps benefit him. The rage mechanic benefits him due to him being a high weight character and also just having good endurance, so he gets extra kill power, which is obviously really good. But universal nerfs, just in general universal nerfs to projectile camping do help with him slightly. As for his major nerfs and his drawbacks, his down throw is a slower grab now with less range. He lost set knockback and chain grab potential, and now it is a percent dependent for follow-ups, for general follow-ups. His back aerial, it used to be a fast destroy to KO move back in Brawl, now became a slower, laggier hammer swing. His up tilt is slower, has a shorter duration, and also has less kill power. His down tilt has lost kill potential and is a weaker spacing utility, or has a weaker spacing utility. His forward aerial can no longer short hop auto cancel, and is also weaker despite having a faster startup. His Gordo throw can be reflected by any hitbox dealing 2% plus, and also hurts his anti-camping utility. His airspeed also decreased even further than before, harming his approach potential. Oh, I was hoping to not get on that, but he's got such a large frame, it's kind of difficult. And also hit stun canceling changes make him a lot easier to combo despite being a higher weight. So yeah. And so for general metagaming competitive impact, his frame data nerfs and worsened signature moves have crippled his kit and his usability a lot. General mechanic changes did hurt him more than they helped. So obviously rage is nice, but the stuff he had in Brawl is insane, right, compared to what he now has access to in this game. A lot of post-launch patches nerfed him even further, apparently, with his forward air, down throw, Gordos, and his airspeed in particular being nerfed. The addition of strong DLC fighters like Bayonetta and Cloud also just in general worsened his matchups. So yeah, kind of a shame. He's a fun character. He's always been a really fun character in any Smash game, but he definitely worsened a lot from the transition to Brawl to Smash 4. So yeah, he was very good in Brawl, one of the best heavyweights in the game actually, but now it's he just pales in comparison to what he was previously. Hold up. Oh, just barely got out of that, I was way too close. Forward smash! Oh, it didn't kill, I'm surprised. There we go, forward air. Let's try to get the jet hammer hit. The jet hammer is really good, he can move with it. It's risky to hit off because it's pretty predictable. But it's very rewarding if you can hit it off, for sure. Let's show some good DDD play right now. Is that Gordo throw? Oh, it almost worked too. Gordo. There we go, thank you, Gordo. That hit me, that's stupid. Hold up. Up, throw, up B, bam! That kill, let's get it. The up B kills are always really fun to get at him. Yeah, he's always been a fun character to me. I do like him as a heavyweight. Obviously, Brawl DDD will by far be superior to really any DDD. But Ultimate DDD is also a really fun one I like to play a lot. He's definitely one of my favorite heavyweights in that game. Smash 4 though kind of pales in comparison to his other two forms, which does suck. But still, you do what you want with him. He's still very fun to play. Right, if you can learn the character well, you can actually do pretty well. I think DDD has a lot of potential in Smash 4. There you have it. Pretty alright run through. Could have gotten more rewards, which sucks that we didn't get too many more, but it is what it is. I'm happy with this. Alright, DDD. These credits going. Dedede's gonna be really. I think the nair is by far gonna be my best utility, my best move for this. I think the up air is also gonna be good for just extending my range a little bit, getting anything that's higher up. But the nair is gonna be like a really good tool to use for this, absolutely. But yeah, I mean that's Dedede. Dedede, still a fun character. I like him a lot. I think as a character, I definitely am glad he's in Smash, right? I'm very glad he's in Smash. He's been a lot of fun to play, and he's got a lot of potential. He's got a lot of fun to him. Also, he just fits really well. As like, you know, we got Kirby in the game. We have Kirby since 64. Finally got Dedede in Brawl. I think he was planned to be in Melee, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he's been in the series since Brawl, and he's been an absolute blast to have as a character. I don't think I have many friends of mine that play Dedede. I think maybe like one friend, and I'm like the other one that like sort of plays some Ultimate, and that's like about it. I kind of want to play Brawl Dedede a bit, because I know his potential. I know he's really good in Brawl, but I never like took too much time to like really like play the character in Brawl. But I really want to. I've been wanting to get back into just in general playing Brawl again, and I think Dedede would be a really fun one to like test out. And like maybe get better as, right? Maybe like I think out of all the heavyweights, him and Snake are like by far the two best in the game, right? Everyone else is a bit too low, right? Ganondorf is like the worst character in the entire series. Brawl Ganondorf, oh, that's a tough character. Definitely a tough character, but I still want to get good as him. That'd be really fun if I can pull him off, for sure. But yeah, Brawl Ganondorf's really bad. Brawl Bowser, I mean, he's better than he was in Melee, but still fails to. He's not as good as like Smash 4 or Ultimate Bowser either. So give me that! Oh, just barely got it with the tip of my hammer. And then everyone else is just kind of mid. So like Dedede though, I want to play him in Brawl. Very true. So check out his taunts real quick. So you got the up taunt, you got the side taunt, and of course the down taunt. Nice selection. I love the background image as well. We got the monochrome side right here and the colorful classic side right there. Very fitting. All right. That's Dedede's class mode run through. Let's check out his special moves real quick, and of course his final smash. Another character from the Kirby series that ended up changing their final smash, like a full-on overhaul. Back in Brawl is of course the Waddle Dee Army. Very goofy, very mediocre final smash for sure. Wasn't all that good. This game though, he's changed it quite a bit. This is the new one. This is the Dedede Burst. So yeah, I mean like that's pretty crazy of an improvement. I think it's an improvement. It's a lot quicker of a final smash. He just inhales his opponent. Actually, I think it has a pretty decent range to it. Let me just double check. If I can do it from here, right? Oh yeah, that has really good range to it. Very good range, inhales his opponents, swings his hammer a few times, and then launches a big-ass bomb in their direction to their face. So it's really cool, and actually it has pretty decent KO potential as well. Again, just overall a lot better than his Brawl Final Smash. A huge amount better. Which is not really saying much, but like still, definitely a lot better. Anyways, we got his special moves real quick. So we got the neutral special, which is just like Kirby. We got the Inhale, which unlike Kirby though, he can only use it to inhale and then spit his opponents back out. He can still have the ability to like inhale his opponents and then like, you know, do that, which does really the Dedede side, as they call it, which is very prominent, or like spit them out or whatever. But he can only really spit them out. He can't inhale them and copy their ability like Kirby can. So it's a pretty good pressure tool, but it's also pretty slow and unsafe. Then we got the side special, which is of course the Gordo throw, different than the Waddle Dee throw from back in Brawl. Only shoots out Gordos this time. And it can actually change the trajectory of his Gordos as well. Can do a more like vertical bounce, or even do like a more faster horizontal kind of throw with it. So, and they also have the ability to, let me see if I can pull this off. They can also latch on to the ledge, it's difficult to pull off, but they can latch on to the stage just like that, and it can be a good like edge guarding tool. Pretty good stage control option, an edge trapping tool, but it's also easily reflected by any 2% plus hit. So yeah, any hits, a lot of hits can like, you know, just bring it back. Then we have the up B, the Super Dedede jump, his classic recovery. Really good recovery, both vertically and horizontally, but does have limited offensive use. Can also be canceled in midair by pressing pressing up on the control stick. Can be canceled at really any time, even at like the tail end of the attack. If you time it really well, he can cancel it. But of course, really good as a meteor smash. If you can pull it off, it's very good. But if you do that, he can just skip past the ledge. So you want to cancel at the right time. Anyways, finally the down special, the Jet Hammer, a chargeable move of his, which similar to Kirby's hammer, will make it take damage I think until 100%, but very strong, very slow startup. But a very strong punish and shield break option. So yeah, pretty rewarding if you can hit it off. Very, very rewarding. And you can also like turn it around like the last second if you really want to. So pretty fun character, I like him a lot. Definitely, I do like the improvements that Dedede gained in Smash 4, I do like a lot, I will say that. Anyway, speaking of Dedede, he calls himself the King of Dreamland, but he doesn't have a lot of interest in ruling. He really loves to eat, so it's no surprise he's a heavyweight fighter. Despite his size and low speed, he can easily hover or recover with his 5 jumps. His Jet Hammer will leave a mark on everyone he meets. And the games we have are Kirby's Dreamland for the Game Boy, of course, and Kirby Triple Deluxe for the 3DS. Interesting choice. I mean, great game, but just very interesting that's the one they choose. But anyways, that's it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Thank you so much for watching. In the next one, we're going to be heading through Classic Mode as the 3rd and final Kirby character in the game. Another Brawl veteran, that being Meta Knight. So yeah, let's see how this one goes, how much he's changed between games. So anyways, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including Twitch and all the other channels, are of course down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Pop-Tart out.